Hi there, my name's Benjamin Franklin. I think you all know me and some of my history. We have a problem. My history, along with my contemporaries, is disappearing. Take a look at this video.
Who can name anything that is protected in the First Amendment? Go ahead. That's the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment is the right to bear arms. What about the First Amendment? Everybody should know this one. And you're going to know it by the time you walk out today.
As you can see, the lack of education in this room is palpable. The goal of the Franklin Project is simple. It's to give our youth a better understanding of our founding documents like the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights. With a better understanding of these documents and our country's fundamental principles, our future generations will be made aware of all the freedoms they possess in this country and why it's vital to protect them going forward. The Step Up America program was fully implemented in November 2017. The goal of the program is to get our youth to understand what it means to be a responsible, engaged American citizen. We are well on our way to accomplishing that goal. We are also in the business of teaching them why our founding documents are important and why they have the freedoms that they enjoy today and why it's up to them to continue to keep our freedoms alive. We need to connect with a younger audience. We need a doorway into schools. We need something entertaining and engaging, something that will engage with them in conversation, and we need the conversation to continue after the presentation. We have found that bringing a character into the classroom does all those things, and it gives the kids a real sense of participation in a learning environment. The Franklin Project originated in August 2018. So why did Step Up America pick Benjamin Franklin? Well, Ben has a rich history. He had a personality, and he has a brand. Mr. Franklin started his career in the classroom in September 2018. Florida has been ground zero. The reason? The Step Up America program is located in Sebastian, Florida. We have developed a working model that can be exported worldwide. We visited over 25 schools and venues. Over 3,500 students have interacted with Ben, all from the ages of 5 through 15. At current staffing levels, we can present 12 classes per day. We have 2 improvisational presenters, and believe it or not, one's from Philadelphia and one's from Boston, so they know the rich history of both of those areas. They also possess degrees from Boston College and the University of the Arts in Philadelphia, and are students of the Revolutionary time period. So, is the program making a difference? Every time we go into the classroom, we ask for feedback to continue to make the presentation better. Here are some of the examples of the responses that we get. You did everything well. The presentation was engaging, interactive, which the kids need, and really feel like my students were able to walk away with your core principles. Of course, they love Ben. That was from Emily Dent, Odyssey Prep Academy. Here's another one. You made the content fun. It really got the students' attention and made them want to talk about what can be a very dry subject to them. That was from Marlene Anderson, Gemini Elementary School. Here's just one more. Step Up America visited Lipscomb Elementary in Pensacola, Florida, this past Monday. My students and I enjoyed their program and the special visit from Benjamin Franklin. I would highly recommend this program for all elementary students. Bonnie Shiflett, Lipscomb Elementary School. As you can see, we are making a difference. The program is having an impact. All it took was me, Benjamin Franklin, being able to interact with the students in the classroom. We will be constantly expanding the number of characters in the program. We call it Franklin 2.0. The additional characters we have in mind to develop will better represent a cross-section of students. For instance, Sybil Ludington. Sybil is celebrated as a hero of the American Revolutionary War. At age 16, she rode to alert the militia forces in the villages of Putnam County, New York and Danbury, Connecticut to the approach of the British regular forces. Believe it or not, her heroic ride was more than 30 miles longer than Paul Revere's. Now that's amazing. Other characters we're going to include are George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Betsy Ross, and George Washington Carver. So, I've been talking long enough. I think it's time for you to see how I interact with students.
Alright, she would like to know if you had anything to do with us becoming a free country as the United States.
Actually, I had a lot to do with that. Not only did I help write the Constitution, but I also went to Europe and France to negotiate a lot of things between Europe or Britain, France, and the United States.
All right.
So I had a lot to do.
Mr. Franklin, please meet Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. Nice ponytail. I got a bunch of brothers and sisters. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Hey, Ben.
Yes.
Lauren would like to ask you if you help keep our country free.
Sure I did. I did a lot. In fact, there's only one other person who did more to keep this country free than I did. That was George Washington. Do you know who George Washington is?
So, I know what you're all thinking. What's the cost? There is no cost to the school or venue. We come to the venue absolutely free. Now, for the redcoat in the room. For those of you too young to know redcoat is a colloquialism for enemy or bad guy. We need $275,000 to reach our goal of 50,000 students visited in the upcoming academic year. An annual budget of $450,000 gives us the capacity to be in front of 200,000 students per year and includes summer camp for teachers and students. Imagine that, 200,000 students being taught valuable American history on their level. As you can see, the program can make a difference. It can affect the future and it can help preserve our freedoms. So how do we get into the classroom, you might ask? You see John over there? He had an epiphany one day and decided that we should align our materials to current state teaching standards that educators are required to teach. John reached out to Dr. Demmin, who has over 33 years of educational experience. Dr. Demmin works alongside of us to develop our lesson plans, so we teach the kids American history the way it should be taught, and the teachers benefit from this at their end of course exams. As you can see, the program is driven by a professional staff. So, where will your contributions be going? Your contributions would go directly toward research and development, supplemental classroom materials, technology expansion and upgrades, staff, marketing and communication materials, and training of on-site facilitators. We will also provide a transparent quarterly update that will include the number of students engaged, the number of schools visited, feedback updates, program additions, and future marketing opportunities that will expand the program. Well, that concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. Now, if you have any questions, I would be honored to take those questions and we can discuss our future together.